Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'll be going through Tao Nan 2024 prelim paper. We got 3 leaves of a plant that were wrapped using 3 different types of plastic bag. So that means they are really testing out the type of plastic bag, how it affects the amount of food made, in this case the rate of photosynthesis by the plant. Okay, so the pot of plant will then place in a clear box with limited amount of air in an open field. So that means the light can pass through into the box, allow the leaf to photosynthesize. But let's take a look at the condition again. So A, clear plastics, so you will have light but limited air. A, limited air. And B, you will have light. Okay, so they will have access to air as well as access to air in the box. Okay. Last but not least, although C, they have access to air, okay, access to air in the box, but you have limited light. So it seems like A and C, they are limited. They are limited by the certain condition. A is limited by the air. Okay, because it's wrapped around a plastic bag without hole, air cannot enter in, while C is limited by the light. Okay, because the black plastic bag probably blocks some light. Okay, so B is the one that without any limitation. It got light, it got access to the air inside the box. Then they ask you, okay, the graph below shows the amount of food made by the bag during the 3 hours. So basically, this is amount of food made. You can interpret it as rate of photosynthesis. Okay, because the plant indeed does make food, right? So if more food is being made, the rate of photosynthesis is higher. So you can see that the B is higher than the A and C, so higher. So that means, right, there must be something gone with Z that allowed B to have a higher rate of photosynthesis or more food that is being made. So let's take a look. Photosynthesis requires carbon dioxide and light, and it produces sugar and oxygen. Then they ask you, what could substance Z be? What did substance Z produce, okay, such that, okay, B can make more food than the rest? There must be something that Z will produce, okay, or Z will take away such that B will make more food than the rest. So that is the key portion. Okay, so basically, what does Z provide to allow B to have a higher rate of photosynthesis as compared to the rest? So you take a look, 1 and 2, absorb, produce oxygen. If Z absorb and produce oxygen, it will have nothing to do with photosynthesis, because photosynthesis produce oxygen in this case. So it has nothing to do. Whether you take away oxygen or you put in more oxygen into this box, right, it will not help B to make more food. Okay, so you have to think about what did Z do, right, in this box to help B to make more food. So in this case, oxygen cannot be the answer. So did Z really absorb carbon dioxide? So you think a look, if Z really remove carbon dioxide, there will be less carbon dioxide in the box. Therefore, the rate of photosynthesis for B will decrease. Therefore, B will make less food. Okay, which is more or less the same amount of food as compared to A and C, but it is not. It shows you higher. It does not. So it does not shows that Z remove carbon dioxide. So number 3 is wrong. So the most likely possible answer is 4. It produces carbon dioxide. So what does it do? Okay, so basically Z is probably maybe it could be a yeast, or it could be some other substances that produce carbon dioxide. Okay, in this case, so when it produces carbon dioxide, the amount of carbon dioxide in the container was having more over time. So more carbon dioxide was taken by the leaf B, and then they allowed it to photosynthesize, make more food, and then therefore it shows that more food is being made by leaf B as compared to A and C. A although A has hole, carbon dioxide can enter in, but it has limited amount of light. So it will not allow C to have a higher rate of photosynthesis. Okay, and for A, right, the plastic bag is wrapped, so the carbon dioxide cannot enter, allow A to have access to the additional carbon dioxide that is produced by substance Z. So the most likely reason that who could have used this additional carbon dioxide that's produced by Z, right, should be B, which reflects, okay, the result of having a higher rate of photosynthesis. So therefore, the answer must be number 4. So the key idea is that what does D provide to B or to allow B to have a higher rate of photosynthesis? In this case, will be your key concept of photosynthesis need what? Carbon dioxide and light. If light is not a factor that is we are testing over here, it must be carbon dioxide that is being produced by C to allow B to have a higher rate of photosynthesis, given that the bag has holes to allow carbon dioxide to enter. Okay, with that, thank you very much.